when I talk of these 5 lean principles, first is what? Define value from customer perspective, identify and map that value system, reduce waste, improve the flow, and pull from the customer. We'll see this pull and push concept afterwards, and pursue perfection. The customer will pull the value from your processes. Customer will decide what you should produce, when you should produce. Okay. So these are the 5 principles. The first is the value, which I've seen the definition of value. Value is specified from the perspective of customer, the voice of customer, what is customer willing to pay you. And this is where how you can find out this value. We have seen that value, flow, and waste and relationship. If you improve the flow, you are adding value and you are reducing the waste. Now, how you can find out waste? Now, this is where that value stream comes. So value stream is all the activities and steps that are creating the customer value. Okay, starting with the material, starting with information, and end to end related with customer. What are the things which are happening? The customer can be a patient. Patient, what is happening across all the processes? Be it triage, nursing, and pharmacy, radiology. He is going through different value streams. Okay, now how we can add value to him? We need to find out these opportunities for improvement. Okay, that is where the value stream comes. So that I can create. Now, if you see all this stuff, there is where the process is blocked. The process is stopped. So how we can remove those bottlenecks or the rocks which are there to make it free flowing, to make our process more predictable and capable. That is what that is what this value stream mapping will give you, as a tool. Okay? So that is what we are going to explore more. Okay? Then we will, once you identify where the value is and how we can make it flow, there will be simple solutions. Once you identify the problem correctly or define the problem correctly, the solutions will become obvious. So most of the times we are looking at pushing the thing, like there is a batch process, and pull is something where it's basically if your next process is not consuming, that means you are doing just pushing. You are pushing the material, but it will block you. What does this shows is value stream map shows is you are pushing the production. So there is no leveling of the processes, and there are so many bottlenecks, so many rocks. Now, when I say push production and pull production, what is push production is? Are you aware of what is? Like suppose I have a stamping process, which is produced. My cycle time is 1 second, and I have one person, so he's producing, and my second process is suppose this is process 1, this is welding. So what will, and my cycle time is say 10 seconds. So what will happen is this process is producing more than the next process can consume. Correct? So what will happen over here is there will be a heap of inventory for the stock. Like, yeah. So that is what is pushing is. So pushing is happening in almost all our processes. It's a push production mainly. Now what is pull production is? Pull production is only produced when the next process will consume it. You will not produce any extra, or this is again a concept. You will not produce something extra. You will not produce more than the consumption rate of the next process. Okay, so that the processes can be streamlined. Nothing is produced until customer gives you a signal, until customer is given you order. Okay, that's called as pull production. So we are going to explore this more, push and pull. But this is there in service process as well. Those who are in services, they should know what is push and what is pull is. If registration is very fast, yes.
So push is producing whether you need it or don't need it.
Yeah, that is push. Correct. Now, suppose at registration, you are doing very fast, there are 100 people and you are registering it in just 1 minute, so what will happen is there will be a lot of people waiting in the queue, at the triage, correct?
Yes.
You understood? So that is what push is. You are not sending people, as you are creating an inventory or creating a queue. So in service processes, the waiting is the inventory. Waiting is the biggest waste. If people are waiting there, without getting that service, that's a push production. Okay. So
When you
pull-
don't get the service, it's a push process.
Yes. So if it is waiting, is push. Zero waiting is like a pull, and as simple as that. No waiting, no nothing, and no one is standing in queue. That's the ideal system I'm talking about. So if you find in hospitals, you'll find lots of people at pharmacy, triage, nursing, they're waiting, correct? In we have a metric like LWBS in healthcare, left without being seen. Patient comes to your hospital or clinic, and when he sees that queue, he leaves. So this is almost 15% of the patients, they don't want to wait. It's a loss of revenue, it's a loss of sale. A customer is coming to you, but you are not able to give him the service, because why? He doesn't want to wait. So we'll explore this push and pull, and most of the companies there, or most of the processes, they have this kind of
Push through.
and and because we have resources, because we have people, we will keep them engaged. Whether there is a production, we'll see next week, next month, we will sell that. That's what is push is. Okay. So our aim, the fifth principle is to move towards perfection. The lean is a journey where we are constantly striving to improve. And this improvement will not happen through kaizens, not happen through small suggestions or incremental improvement. So this will happen through a value stream mapping perspective. From customer to customer, what are the things which are happening, and where I should add more value, where I can improve the flow. So that will be visible to you. So that's what this tool is. We will create a perfection. Perfection means like what you see as a future state. Now current state is this. How my future state will look like. I will create a value stream for this. So these are what we call as Kaizen burst. These are so many Kaizen opportunities which are there. This is called as Kaizen burst. We will explore that. So these are so many improvements, and based on again your resources and priorities, you can start taking action on this Kaizen burst or Kaizen activities. So these Kaizen activities or projects or suggestions or ideas, they should come from here, value stream mapping, ideally speaking. This is how if you start your lean journey through value stream map, you'll be able to explore all this.